Hey, so it's been a while and I wanted to make a quick video and talk about something that I experienced today that I think could also be a lesson for all of you guys. So, as marketers, we obviously are spending money to get people to our paid landing pages or paid ads, click on paid ads, and that takes them to our landing pages. Now, I'm sure you've seen plenty of examples. Sometimes retailers will click on, will strategize in a way where if someone clicks on their ad, it takes the user to their homepage or maybe to their category page or maybe even to their product page. But oftentimes, what will happen is if you have a very specific sales pitch and you are advertising for a very specific search term, then it makes sense to take them to essentially a self-contained microsite within your main website. And I'm sure you've seen some of these examples where you kind of go to a landing page and all of the links that are kind of like global navigation links have been removed. So you can't really get from that landing page to the home page. And that entire homepage or that entire page itself has been optimized to answer the question that you were searching for. So it's like a self-contained, somewhat restricted, like a walled garden kind of experience. And at the bottom of the page, you might find a call to action that says give us your email and we'll send you a report, or maybe it allows you to buy that specific product directly from that landing page. And this is actually a pretty clever idea because it satisfies two details. The first one, I mean, is primarily for the marketer because you're keeping the user hyper focused. One thing we know about online shoppers is that they are like beagles on steroids and they get very easily distracted. So it totally makes sense to match up their search query with a very specific content that responds or is in response to that search query. And from a user's perspective, it's kind of good too because it keeps them kind of focused, but they always have people know how to use a desktop browser, so they know how to kind of go to the address bar and delete all of that, that garbage that gets added when it's a Google ad, like source ID and all of those ad ID or whatever those things are that get added. You can delete all of that and you can go to the home page. And so it's a win-win. But the thing to keep in mind though is that this strategy starts to break down when it's the mobile device. I'm going to show you an example of something that happened to me this morning. I was searching for a service called ButcherBox, never heard about it. So I did a search for it and I'm going to now show you what I saw on my cell phone. So let's get started with that. All right, so as you can see, I was watching a video and I heard about ButcherBox. Hadn't heard about it before. I wanted to investigate it further. In the video, they clearly talk about the fact that it's a delivery service and you can get, chicken delivered, like, farm, organic chicken, organic meats, organic poultry, whatever it is, right? And so I did a search for it and I came to this ad. It says ButcherBox and, I'm just gonna go click on it. And when I clicked on it, I realized that this landing page was for free wings for life, and there's 3 pounds of free wings for life. It's a sales offer, but it's not relevant to me because I'm not actually even sold on what ButcherBox is. So I wouldn't sign up for Wings for Life if I don't even understand what's unique about them. I want to understand what they stand for, whether it's organic, what's the value proposition, what's the how would I benefit as a consumer. And this page is completely restricted. There's no linking out of this page. There's nothing you can do on this page except they have a couple of call to actions to sign up and claim your offer. And so I wanted to get back to the home page. Obviously, there's no way to do that from the top navigation. The only way to do that actually is to remove this URL from the top. And this is really, as you can see from my struggles right now, you can see this is somewhat of a pain in the butt. And I went ahead and selected the whole thing, and I'm still selecting it. First of all, it's time consuming as well. And you delete all this, and now I can get to their homepage. And on their homepage, I see the same offer, but there's a lot more context here because now I can use their top navigation. I can see what their sourcing is because that's something that people would care about quite a bit. I can see other links as well. There's a whole bunch of options. It talks about free shipping, which they did not mention on that page. So this is much richer for me. But the point I'm trying to show is that on the mobile device, this can be a problem if the user has to change the URL. So if you have landing pages for your website that take users to a similar to a similar experience, my advice would be to, on at least on the mobile device, to add a little graphic that kind of is like a home symbol or something on the top left corner or something, so it's kind of easy for them to click on that and get to your homepage. That way it's small enough where they're not, that's not like the, it's not screaming for their attention. But if they're frustrated, let's just give them a simple way to get to your homepage, especially for the mobile device. So just wanted to share that. Have yourself a good day.